Hey guys, welcome back. I had some tiny little Star Wars notes left. This was about The Force Awakens. Oops. This should go pretty quick because I killed those guys up there, so I just have to get back up. So, okay, I think The Force Awakens is a really good movie. Actually, I think I mentioned it before. Like, I think it's probably... I guess I don't know J.J. Abrams' filmography too well, but I think it's his best movie. This camera's frustrating. I think it's his best movie. It could have been a lot worse, right? I mean, it could have been a little bit better, but it could have been a lot worse. That's the way I look at it. Okay, here we go. Finally. That's the hard part. One thing I was thinking of that I don't think I've ever seen anybody mention that I think is a big problem in The Force Awakens is that they start off right in the middle of the conflict already, which I guess is, if you want to make it exciting, it's good. Like, start off right in the middle, like, there's, I mean, it's Star Wars, so you know there has to be a war. But maybe start off like the prequels did, which is like just a peaceful negotiation. That's the start of the first movie. I mean, maybe you don't want to copy the first movie too much, but if you're watching the movies and you end episode 6, and it's like the rebels won and everything is good now, and then you start episode 7 and it's like we're in the middle of a war, it feels a little cheap. Like, well, did anything they do before mattered, or did it matter? So I think a way you could fix that would just to be, okay, I'm gonna do this. Now I have to fight him, or what? Just start off the movie with peace, right? Introduce Rey, introduce Finn, your new characters who are going to be super important for your trilogy, and what their lives are, and they do that. Like, they're not part of the war, which is good, and they're kind of thrust into it, like Luke is. Okay, now where'd the star go? Is it up? It's up on the top, right? Yeah. No, I'm not gonna get that. I guess I have heard that complaint before. It's like, well, does anything even matter if we're already back into a war with rebels and the resistance and everything? Okay, here we go. So you could fix that by just slowing down the first half of the movie. I don't know. I'm not a movie writer, so maybe that would make it a lot worse. Probably would. I think you have to feel the peace of the past 40 years and feel like it's creeping dark side force coming back into the picture. I do like the idea of, they don't really do much with the idea of bringing balance to the Force. Maybe this is what George Lucas intended, but it doesn't really seem that way. Like, there's this kind of cliche prophecy in the prequels, which is like, Anakin's going to bring balance to the Force. And the Jedi think, well, that means that we're going to get rid of the dark side. But obviously, and there is a line that Yoda has. He's like, maybe we misread the prophecy. That makes me think maybe George Lucas knew what he was doing. Where? How do you get Yoshi again? Oh, I want to do this now. So, I like the idea of actually Anakin does bring balance to the Force. He kills all the Jedi, and then he kills the Emperor in the original trilogy. Like, there was no balance when the Jedi were super power and they kind of were getting arrogant and were getting too powerful, and he kills all the Jedi, and then in the original the Emperor gets super powerful and then he kills the Emperor, and so in the end, at the end of the last movie, he brings balance to the Force like he said he would. Why did I bring that up? Don't remember. I have a point about that. That's why I brought it up. I don't remember what it was. That doesn't happen to me too often, which is good. Like, I just forget what I'm talking about. So, okay, so he brings balance to the Force, and then there's peace. Seems like what JJ was trying to do was like this new character Snoke. For some reason, he I don't know. I don't know really what they could have done. I guess they were trying to say like the Force was in balance, and then something happened where it started to get out of balance, and then like Snoke came into power somehow, and then JJ was trying to like set up this Snoke character, and then Rian Johnson was like, well, he's not interesting, let's kill him. Which I wasn't a fan of. Oop. I'm gonna rewatch The Last Jedi because I have to. But yeah, I really didn't enjoy that one. That might be my least favorite. But it's just because there's no nostalgia. I mean, it's probably not the worst movie of all of them, but I just have no nostalgia attached. And I think it's interesting because I feel like I felt in that movie how Star Wars fans felt when they saw the prequels for the first time. Like, I went into it being super excited and like, this movie's gonna be great, and I like The Force Awakens, and Rian Johnson's good, and I really didn't like it at all. Okay, that's enough Star Wars for today. I already did two episodes of Star Wars. Really? I only have 7 minutes left? I wanted to talk a little bit about something about Thanksgiving. This is the 8th episode today, so I'm kind of fading, I feel like. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say something bad about my parents again. I guess I did say something nice about them when I was like, they would pay for their therapy, like, no question. Like, that's a nice thing. So, but yeah, they, it was just my family at Thanksgiving. Okay, how am I gonna get up there if I don't have water? I got a backflip, I think. Shoot. I'm making a mess. How do I get water? Triple jump. Shoot. So close. Oh, there's water. No, 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 no. Ah! Oh, I got it. Okay. My cousin was talking to my grandpa for a long time. And they were in the kitchen. My grandpa was talking about, like, he was exercising, and my cousin is studying to be, like, a physical therapist. So he was talking to him a lot about, like, his muscles and stuff. I wasn't really listening, but he was talking to him for, like, an hour. And we were in the living room, and we could kind of hear them talking, because it's, like, the living room's right next to this dining room. They were in the dining room, not the kitchen. And we were talking in the living room, and every once in a while my parents or my uncle would make, like, kind of a joke. It's not passive aggressive. It was like, that's good. They would just say something like, "Oh, Matthew's really talking Grandpa's ear off. He's really," I don't know. They would just make comments like that every, like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It bothered me a little bit. Because if somebody said something about me like that, it would stop me from talking. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe that's why I don't talk that much, because my family did that to me. Whenever I talk, they would be like, "Oh, look, Anthony's talking. It's such a big deal." And I'd be like, "Well, no, I'm not going to talk." I think that's probably part of it. But it was also interesting. Like, I want to be honest. Like, I was feeling the same way. If I was a super talkative person, I might have been saying the same stuff. I was like, what's he doing talking so much? Oh, it's not good. No. Stop. Ah. Okay, here we go. That's one. Yeah, the camera in this game still isn't super great, but it's kind of annoying. Sometimes it points you in a direction you don't want to go. I think I hit him. I don't know what that feeling is, like, you don't want people to talk. Why? And then you try to be passive aggressive about it, like, "Oh, look who's talking. Like, why are you talking so much, Mr. Talkie?" And it's like, "Oh, I don't want to talk anymore." But what is that impulse? Because I felt it. Like, I didn't want him to talk. I was like, and if I was super talkative, I would have said the same thing. Like, "Oh, look, Matt's talking so much." My dad was like, "Oh, Grandpa's gonna have to charge him a bill for talking so much about this." And I don't know. I don't like that. and I'm trying not to be judgmental. Oh, I fell down. Oh no. This is bad. I'm trying not to be judgmental about it because I felt the same way. But at the same time, like, well, where do I get it from? How do I get back up? Okay. I want to get this star before I end. Oops. button down hard enough. Another quick note. I guess I was just kind of jealous of my cousins at Thanksgiving. I guess that's part of the reason why I felt bad this week, is just because it was at Thanksgiving and my cousins were talking a lot about all the stuff they were doing. Like, my one cousin is getting his master's in physical therapy, and he's super smart, and I'm like jealous, like he's too smart. And my other cousin is he's doing like some computer science stuff, and he's also in a band, and he was like touring this year. And I just have my stupid accounting job, and I'm just like, I suck. And I feel bad that I feel jealous. Like, I want to be happy for them because they're doing stuff and they what they like doing, and they seem really happy. So, but it's hard not to be jealous. Like, I wish I was happy too. And it's also frustrating to be around family because I know they like me, and they want me to talk, but I just never do. And that's sad. I guess I haven't done any episodes since Thanksgiving. I forgot. So I talk more about it. Yeah, it's hard. Any family stuff's hard just because I don't talk, and I always feel bad about not talking. Should have talked more, and people want me to talk, and I don't know what to say. My family's also nice, and that makes it so much worse because it's just like it's all my fault. I can't blame anybody else, even though I just did before. Going too long. I really didn't want to go this long, but I fell and I have to get back up. There's the star, it's so close. Whew, I am tired. Only 8 episodes today, but I'm tired. I think I have to do at least one more. Or 2. I should really do 2, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I am feeling a little bit better. Thank you, Mario Sunshine, for helping me. And my candy. My Nutter Butters. I only had... How many did I have? I had 5. There's only 15 in here, but I had... 6... 12. I had 5. Whew. Yeah, I'm tired. Whew. Alright. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Goodbye.